golden crown, a test, a temptation. Before the eyes of thousands, Caesar refused it. Once, then twice. The crowd erupted in applause, but behind the cheers, the Senate watched in silence. They saw not humility, but theater. A man pretending to decline what he already possessed. Soon after, a soothsayer stopped him in the street. "Beware the Ides of March," he said, eyes clouded with dread. Caesar smiled. "The Ides will come," he answered, "and they will go." But fate had already marked the date. In the quiet corners of Rome, whispers took shape. Cassius sharpened his resolve. Brutus wrestled with loyalty and guilt. They met in gardens and corridors, cloaked by torchlight and fear. They told themselves they were saving the Republic. But what they truly feared was how small they had become beneath Caesar's shadow. The morning of March 15th broke clear and bright. Caesar's wife, Calpurnia, dreamed of blood and begged him not to go. Yet duty, or destiny, called him to the Senate. As he stepped into his litter, a note warning of the plot slipped from his hand. He never stopped to read it. Through marble halls he walked, surrounded by men who smiled too easily. Each footstep echoed like a drumbeat of fate. At the top of the steps, he paused, looked at the sky, then at the men awaiting him. He believed himself untouchable. He believed Rome loved him. He was wrong on both counts. Before the doors closed behind him, Caesar turned once more toward the light spilling from the forum. The people cheered in the distance. He raised his hand in calm acknowledgement, his final salute. Inside those walls, knives waited in shadows. But that story you already know. The blood, the fury, the toga. This was the moment before everything fell. History remembers his death in crimson and chaos. But long before the daggers, the Republic was already bleeding. Caesar's rise was not the act of one man, but the failure of a nation that had forgotten how to share power. He didn't end the Republic. He simply walked into the space it had left empty. If the rise of Julius Caesar moved you, don't stop here. The next chapter awaits. The Dictator of Rome. Subscribe, follow. Watch how ambition becomes empire, and how empires in turn consume themselves. Because history doesn't repeat, it warns. And every warning